Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Step right up, folks. Open panel. The link is pinned. Hop up. Start talking. What's up on a Tuesday? Which means tomorrow is Wednesday, which means tomorrow is game night in our Discord server. So find me on Discord if you want to be part of that. Gen X Jeff, one word, is the name there. And welcome. Grab your coffee, grab some people, get them in here, get some of them up here. I'm ready to converse, to discuss, to dialogue, to debate, perhaps, or just to listen. I enjoy doing that too a lot. All right, let's look at some more prompts. 1 second. Come on. All right. Hey, Moose. Oh, almost off of work. Cool. What's up? We're doing prompts. All right, here's one. I've talked about adulthood before on here. And what is adulthood? What is maturity truly underneath it all? Is it behavior? Is it appearance? Is it knowing how to act in public? So this one asks, is maturity mostly about self-control, reality acceptance, or duty? Because my first answer is, it's obviously a combination of all of those, or any of them could apply. How do you measure maturity? Some people would say financial, or like ability to keep a family, house, job, car. When I look at my friends, that's what I see most of is, oh, they've somehow all managed to do these things that are considered adult, or that most adults are doing in our society. But is being an adult the same as being mature? I call it psychological maturity. Psychologically mature adults is the phrase I use a lot, over and over, as kind of a benchmark of what I look for. So there is a sense of adulthood to it, but in the sense of like being able to be responsible for yourself and take responsibility for decisions that you make and be your own person and the consequences of that. But there's also a sense of some developmental maturity independent of that. And maybe that's where some of this self-control, reality acceptance, or duty comes in. And yet, ironically, though, you're one of the most mature people in the panelverse. I think so, by my measures. I think maturity is, there is a sense of being able to, I guess, have your emotions at your command instead of the other way around. That's why I don't worry about my emotions. I tell people all the time, I can manage my emotions. You don't have to babysit my emotions. You don't have to worry about them. Let them do whatever they're going to do. I got them. They're not going to hurt anything. Um, that was achieved over lifetime. Like that wasn't. There was a maturation process to that. And so I do consider things like that maybe a sign of more psychological maturity, where you're able to choose what to do with your emotions instead of just have it drive your impulse and your action. Reality acceptance, definitely. I'm very big on that one. I spend a lot of my mental energy trying to very painstakingly determine if my map matches my territory. And if my mental model, like where is it aligned with reality and where is it off? Because I'm trying to make the most accurate model possible. While knowing that in the psychological sciences, that's not really possible. There's no one unified model like there is in physics. So mine is mostly off of my experience, my own experience. It's grassroots. But anyway, making sure that whatever my beliefs are about reality, that they match as closely as possible to how reality actually works and my ability to predict and adjust to outcomes. That's a big part of it, is your model is built on patterns, and the patterns are possibly built on your actual observation over a lifetime. Not always. Sometimes they're received. But if they are built on actual observation, then eventually you can use that to kind of predict the tendency that reality is going to take in the future. And so when that's off, then that's a sign that the model is not predictive. So then you troubleshoot. So all of this is to say that, yes, reality acceptance, I consider a big part of my own psychological maturity. It's much more increased as I mature, not necessarily grow older, but mature. And the more it increases, the more of a sign of maturity I take it, or I feel inside about it at least. And then duty, I'm big on. Reality acceptance. I like all three of these. I think I don't know if it's more about one or the other, but I think the more of these somebody has, the more mature they're going to appear, or actually be. But the duty one I'm big on, of freedom coming with responsibility, and responsibility to your group, your community, your social, your society, your duty to civilization as a citizen, as a voter, as a resident. So I think we're responsible for keeping all of that going as a people, as a species, as a civilization. And so I think that does come with, to me, I call it a privilege. You can think of it as a duty. I feel like it's an honor to even be able to participate in something like that compared to what it could be in a past civilization. So I consider that, like the fact that we even have duty, a sign of societal maturity. So there's individual maturity, but there's also group maturity, community. They might grow from a beginning to a more stable form, or an unhealthy to a healthy form. So I think groups of individuals have their own maturity arc as well. But anyway, that's a prompt for today. Just something to think about. Let's get another one. Let's see, I had one, I can't find it. Let's try this one. What's a belief that you have that instantly makes certain people hate you? Well, I can tell you from direct experience several. Um, did I break up with Charlie? No, actually, I have we grown apart? Maybe. I don't think about Charlie a lot anymore. I still use him. I type to him all the time, and I use him for feedback. But when I'm doing the stream, especially when there's people, I don't even remember that. I'm sorry, Charlie. Yeah, it's just me. We did not break up, but I guess we might be on our way now after he sees this. Because, I feed him these transcripts. So, Charlie, when you analyze this transcript, be sure to address this part right here. Viewers want to know. All right, a belief I have. Well, I could think of several. One I encounter that surprises me often. Well, one is obvious. It's some of my conservative positions, political positions. And that's created a lot of instant hatred here, to the point where I've been treated differently in groups. I've been removed from groups. Here they have the soft freeze. It's not quite the Seattle freeze, but there's a change in the pattern of interaction and approach. So I've had that happen just based on knowing political belief or assuming political beliefs based on labels. But one I encounter often that surprises me is the belief that people have more power than they may actually be aware of and are more in control than they sometimes think they are. And when I try to pass that belief on to other people and share it with them and possibly have them consider the advantages of adopting it themselves in certain situations, I get a lot of resistance and pushback. People do not want empowerment. Maybe it's the responsibility that comes with it. But a simple belief like that to me would be like instant adoption, because it's obvious. Like, oh yeah, of course. Let me find my power in this situation so I have more control over the outcome and the results. That's often not what happens. Usually not what happens. There's a lot of pushback and resistance and emphasis on all the factors that may mitigate against personal agency. And my whole point is, yes, I know all that may be there, but that's the point of personal agency, is you can use the agency to overcome all of that. But the mentality is usually on the side of considering all of these factors that might make somebody more restricted in action than they necessarily need to be or are in reality. It's very self-limiting. And I try to give a more expansive, strengths-based perspective. So that's a few examples I can think of. Sometimes it used to be the Satanism, but again, I think that's even more of a label than a belief, because usually if I was going to get a reaction, it was to hearing the word that I was a Satanist without even knowing necessarily what the beliefs were. But I didn't get as much of a reaction as I expected over that. In fact, most people went out of their way to ask me about my beliefs, try to figure out what they were and understand them, and listen more than attack. I got way less reaction than I expected, particularly from Christians. The one group I expected more reaction from. So that's another situation where my model was off. Hey, Snow, what's up? What's happening in your world? We're just doing prompts today and maybe getting a panel. So there's the latest. A belief you have that instantly makes people hate you. And this one about maturity. Another belief. Oh, this is another one. This is one I encounter online a lot. Instant hatred. I'm part of the 17 or 18% that trusts my government and believes it will do the right thing and is doing the right thing. The minute people hear just to trust the government part alone, I've had so much online hatred thrown at me that I believe the system is okay, it's working, it's not collapsing. Use it, participate in it. My skepticism toward conspiracy theories is another one. But to me, the conspiracists need to own a lot of that one themselves. Because if you're going to have fringe beliefs, you can't. It's not fair to like give them a dignity that most people are just not going to give them. Like demand something for them that most people are just not going to give. So if you believe crank things or crazy things, like let's take flat Earth as an obvious one. To me, it's not realistic. Your model is not aligned with actual reality of how people work. To go around expecting people to give that the same kind of respect or like credibility that it would give something closer to probability. So all of that is to say that conspiracists should not be surprised when they get some of the reactions they get. And I don't know why they pretend to be. No, you would. Is that a genre? What are the numbers on it? Pencil me out a proposal. I'm not opposed to it. I was a bedwetter growing up. I was a late. A late stopper? Like we had the rubber sheets and the rubber pants and the alarm. I had medicine I had to take. And then suddenly I grew out of it. It was just later than I was supposed to. So I do have a biography there. Do y'all remember those alarms? Did anybody else have them? They were like big sheets of aluminum foil. And you put them under your pillow or your sheet. They had wires attached. And it was an alarm. And like when you start to wet, it would go off. And it would make like a big loud buzzer or siren. They had lights. And it was supposed to wake you up so that you could like run to the restroom and not use the bed. But by the time the lights came on and everything, it was too late at that point. And I remember if we quit using it eventually because it would wake up the whole house. The first few times we used it, I had my whole family standing over my bed, like looking at me in the middle of the night because of the alarm going off. I guess they were all curious, or I don't know what they were waiting for, but that's not how the alarm was supposed to work either. So the whole thing was this big contraption. It was an elaborate setup for just a bed, and the execution was not as simple as they made it seem. So it had a very short use in our family. But the point is, I could put all of that in a documentary. If we could track one of those down, a live one, we could put it in a documentary. Or AI by now could do it probably. Let me see if they have them online. What do you call them? Bedwetting alarms? I think she got them from Sears. Plus, they were uncomfortable. You put them under the sheet, and they were like hard. You slept on them. They have modern stuff, but it's stuff you put on your body. It's nothing like what I'm thinking of. Well, anyway, if you're a Gen Xer and you remember that stuff, leave a comment. Oh, yeah. I know people that did that, especially sometimes drunk people. When they would get up to drunk pee, they would pee in the trash can instead of the commode. Yeah. But see, like a bedwetter doesn't even. You have to get out of bed to at least go pee in the trash can. The bedwetter just says fuck all that. Why even bother? But like with something like that, you don't notice that you're doing it. You're not intentionally doing it. By the time you're aware of it, it's already done. So it happens in sleep. You're not conscious of it. It's not like you feel it and just are too lazy to get up. At least that's my memories of it. So there you go, Not Loss. Happy whenever your birthday is. All right, what else we got going on? I guess we'll do one more prompt. Here's a simple one, but we'll see what it yields. What are most people afraid to say out loud? I can think of the truth for sure, because of the social consequences, but also like their fears maybe, or their vulnerabilities, or their shame, what makes them ashamed. No one's going to want to say that out loud. Sometimes what they really believe, because you don't want to stand too much out of your social group. Or maybe sometimes you do. I do a lot. If it's the wrong social group, I would rather stand out of it than waste my time pretending to try to fit into it. You would eat in your sleep? Were you aware of what you were eating? Like, how did you know you were eating? Would I'd be worried I would eat something gross. But I guess if it's in your sleep, your body already knows what you don't want to eat. Still, that's kind of on that edge of nervousness. Sometimes they're afraid to say if they like somebody, or to compliment somebody, or to like flirt with somebody. Or I remember in growing up in the gay generation, just admitting you had a crush on somebody was that was like a big deal to say out loud, because you didn't know what the reaction was you didn't know what the reaction was going to be from your friends and the people around you. or from the person you had a crush on if they found out, especially if they weren't gay. The reaction could be anything. I personally didn't have a lot of crushes to begin with, but I didn't have many issues there that I can remember that stand out. None really. Most people kept whatever their opinions were. They kept behaviorally, they kept to themselves. They stayed in the lines, and I did too. So we coexisted. All right, folks, it looks like we have us a panel, or at least a visitor. What's up? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, man. Yeah, like I had a thought, like when I was younger, I definitely ate in my sleep. I had made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I found half of it in my bed because I didn't.
That's how you knew?
Yeah, because I don't remember making it, but I found it in my
How
bed.
old were you?
I was probably before 10, I think.
Oh,
And
wow.
I had a lot of crazy stuff when I was sleeping when I was younger, up until my teens, and even to my 20s. I would have like all kinds of crazy dreams and shit. And like I would act out my dreams, like I'd have some sort of terror and like start running up and down the steps at my parents' house, saying "Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!"
In real life or in the dream?
in real life. And
Oh my
I
God.
and I don't remember doing it, but I remember my parents, here he goes again.
It's like exorcist stuff.
Dude, like I had some really crazy shit in my sleep, man. Like there was one time,
Speaking
I
of
swear
crazy
to
shit.
God, I opened my eyes and I saw a cobra sitting on my nightstand.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and it was so real that when I finally came to and woke up, I was just like, what the fuck? Where did it go? Is still in my room? I'm like, that's how fucking crazy it was, like realistic. But I don't have dreams like that no more. I'm like, especially since I started the cannabis.
That would be scary as a kid. Let's see if I'm gonna give this guy a chance. We'll see if he's reformed. And if it's really him. Looks like is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Who else would it be?
Well, you get the applause. All right. I have another guest. I know you like your alone time, but I just want you to know he was here first.
It's a Baltimore edition.
What's up?
Oh,
Barney?
right. Yeah. Okay.
What's up?
You
What's
two
up?
probably know
Man,
him.
I think you've lost some weight or something.
Yeah. Thanks for noticing.
Wait, let me see. Let me get a good look at you. What is your new channel?
It's same channel, just called Barnosphere for now until I come up with something better. I'm slowly coming
I
back.
like Barnosphere.
What was your
Are there many
channel
people
called?
in it?
It was Midlife Bro Logic.
That's right. Yeah.
Is it Barnosphere 1?
Yeah, unfortunately, it has to be
I
one.
gotta find you, man.
What'd you say?
I'll sub up to your new channel.
It's same channel. Just
Oh,
changed.
okay. You just changed the name. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can do that because I could put the correct apostrophe in be more, like because Baltimore be more. I could put the apostrophe after the B. Huh.
Well, what's up? What's new? How's salsa?
I've been busy. I've been neglecting it, honestly. Life is things are happening. I'm in my cocoon phase right now. Hopefully by midsummer I'll come out as a beautiful butterfly.
Or at least a moth.
I don't really want to be a moth, honestly, but yeah.
You can be Mothra. You
Yeah,
great
I don't really want to be Mothra though. I want to be a.
That'd be cool. Who would want to be Mothra if they had an opportunity? Oh,
Well,
you pick a
Godzilla.
butterfly. You would pick a butterfly over Mothra.
Well,
What?
me. Mothra gets beat up by Godzilla, so that's not fun.
What do you think would happen to a butterfly? Good thing it's Mothra.
What'd you say? Butterflies? I guess they go and they have sex and then they probably die. I don't know. How long do butterflies live? Honestly, I don't know. Do they even sleep?
I don't know either. So what's been happening to you? You said there's changes. Unburden yourself.
Just a big change. Just have to let go of the old and forge
Like
ahead.
if they're that big, what specifically?
I have to reinvent myself, Jeff, and it's difficult.
What happened? You said things happened.
Yeah, it's major life changes. When you have a plan and you're.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out what the life changes are. No, that's what I'm asking. You're not.
It's always women, Jeff, and that's the problem. I need to.
Are you still with the salsa lady?
Hey, I'm gonna change my sound. I gotta hop off and come back. All right.
All right.
I don't want to say too much because honestly, like some people spy. One time I was on here and I was talking about it, and someone was like spying on me. So, it's odd.
Someone from your real life and took it back to her.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would qualify as a big change. Were you living together? You don't want to say too much.
Too much, right?
Okay.
I'm trying to work on myself.
We'll talk about whatever you want.
I'm just happy to be here because usually you ban me, and I'm not.
You're kind of getting another. It's amnesty month or something. A lot of people are getting new chances.
I'm trying to eat one meal a day, Jeff, and it's hard, but it works so good.
People were saying how much weight you looked like you lost, or
I got my weight. I've got my weight tracker app.
It's pink. It's holding steady.
I didn't pick the colors. I started up here. I'm embarrassed at how heavy I am, quite frankly.
Are you what's it called? BMI right currently?
I'm obese.
You're still obese?
Yeah.
Well, you definitely don't look it. You don't sound it.
Thanks. I mean, the truth is I have a lot of muscle under this large layer of fat. So
I believe it. I think I've seen your muscle once or twice on here.
Jeff?
So other than that, it's hard to tell. Like, you seem like the same Barney, so it's hard to say that you look better, you look worse, you sound better. You sound about the same.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to reinvent myself. It's hard.
Well, how is the movies?
I got this stupid role in the worst production ever. The most unorganized, crazy. I don't know what's going on. And I'm supposed to be a Russian guy, a Russian bodyguard. I really have one line. And they keep sending me these group texts all the time. They want me to sit in for these like table reads virtually. And it's just like, bro, I've got one line. Do I really have to do this? And but apparently the star is going to. Oh, thank you, Shift. The star is going. Well, I have to have a big fight scene, and he's going to stab me in the face and kill me in the end. And then
that sounds horrible. Or y'all going to stream it?
It's going to be it's a series or something. I don't know what it is.
So what is is that what you're mad about? You're getting killed? I guess I could see. I'd be upset about that probably.
No, I'm not. No, I want to be a bad guy.
Do you want? Well, what are you? What is?
I'm upset with the professionalism of it. I'm upset that it's like I only have one line, and I have to speak in a Russian language. I don't know how to speak Russian.
That was my next question. Is do you speak Russian? Can we hear the line?
It's well, what do you want? Like, bro, that doesn't even sound Russian at all.
Stop. It sounded Romanian.
Well, help me. Help me.
I don't know. I thought we used to have some Russians. We've got to have Russians somewhere. There used to be some on Discord. What is your line? Vel, what?
Well, what do you want? And then, like, I think he shoots me or something.
Well,
Like a shootout scene
what
and all
do
this
you
stuff.
want? You're an actor. You're supposed to know how to act.
Well, this
Just
dude
act
just called
Russian.
me. This dude, he knew me from somewhere and just gave me a call. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And
This is separate from your pimp movie that's coming out or just came out.
well, I'm still waiting on Fat Man to come out. That's what I'm really waiting for. That's all the fight scenes where I'm like a superhero who abducts. I'm an
That's
evil
gonna be your
villain.
big breakout.
Well, it's not my biggest role, but I abduct like 5 women. It's a lot of physical scenes.
You were not Fat Man, were you? Not then.
No,
You weren't that big.
I'm not. Well, it was Fat Man, but then it turned into the Rejects.
That's the title.
And then that guy from The Wire wants to be in it now, so he's in it.
Fat Man sounds way more a show I would want to go see than The Rejects.
So I'm
Rejects
just an actor.
like you're right.
Yeah, no, I'm an actor, and like, so I'm the only
You
white
could
guy.
probably do a
too.
better Russian than me.
I'm the only white guy, and it's I've got
In
lots
the
of
whole
ideas.
production.
Yeah.
You're Russian. Are they white? Does that count?
Oh well, no, actually, no. Sorry. Yeah, there's like another. Okay, I'm not the only one this time. Actually, I stand corrected. But
They're Slavic.
No, they're just white guys too.
Oh.
But that other, I don't even have any of this posted. I'm
Just
surprised.
pretend not to be white. You could pass. You say, "Hey, I'm Latino, bro." Ese. If I can do it, you're an actor. You surely could be able to do it.
That's Chicano.
But you could pass. You could pull off Chicano.
No, I know sometimes in different lighting is my face.
You still have me thinking you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, my face is not.
I think if you could pull it off, you've pushed yourself to odder places than that in pursuit of your art.
I'm waiting for this superhero thing to come out, and then I can make my reel.
Is
and then
that
I'm gonna
Fat
try
Man or is that a different one?
Well, it was Fat Man, and now it's called something else. I don't know what. I'm just waiting for them to put it out.
Rejects. Wish they would reject that title. Look, yes, great. Natasha, Boris and Natasha.
I don't know what that is.
That was white people pretending to speak Russian. From the Bullwinkle. Remember what's his face? Rocky the Squirrel and Bullwinkle?
Yeah, it's cartoon propaganda, actually.
Yeah, but their accents. Draw from there. It'll have a broad familiarity when you use it. It'll be like, oh yes, that is the Russian caricature accent. It's moose and squirrel. That's what she would say. Oh, moose and squirrel. So you gotta, what do you want with me? Is that your line?
No, it's well, what do you want? And then I think,
Well, what do you want? What do you want?
it's not
Act. I'm trying to help you.
Help me. Well,
I just did. Just
what do you
act,
want?
Just do
It's
something.
gonna be like this. Well, what do you want? How's that?
That's not bad.
Well,
What how
do
are you dressed? Like, what's your stance and positioning and all that? Because that's going to mean a lot too. You're nonverbal.
I've got a here. We did a few scenes. Here, do you want to see?
Oh my God! Do I want to see? Is it? Am I allowed to see? Is this gonna? Wait, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
That must have been like not recent.
Why? Do I look?
Wait,
fatter?
were those buns? Wait, that's not you in the cap.
Yes, it is.
Where is you?
That's me right there.
Coming out of the car?
Yes. What does that not look like me?
It's
I got
so
a
hard to
gun.
tell. It's good conspiracy footage if something ever happens to you.
See the gun?
No, I did not. I don't want to.
Oh.
Look, she's saying don't vampire. You talking about his is too vampire?
Yeah, it is too much V's. She's right.
Are you watching Russian YouTubers?
You can't. They banned RT.
Well, there's others. Look, just
No, there is
Russian. Just Google Russian accent because they'll be speaking in English.
You know, I'm just gonna rock with it. Whenever we've had a bunch of other scenes, but I didn't get to. I just stand around.
Well, how much do you care about your art? How to speak with a Russian accent.
Actually,
Russian
I gotta
in English by a native speaker.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll say that's
politely. Oh yes, please.
So I'll be back. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
Okay. Take care. Hello, Shift. Yeah, your vibes did something today. Thanks. We thank you. So it's still open panel. Anybody, open opportunity. Come on up while we wait for Mr. Barnes. No telling how long. Or Busker or whoever else. Otherwise, I guess I'll keep going with more prompts. Well, that's good. That yeah, if that's him in the car, he needs an accent to go with that image. And I think you're right. The vampire is not the way to go. Although the last time he did it was way closer to a character I could take seriously in a TV show. Like if you're not really paying attention or you're looking at something else and you're just listening, it has to sound real, like it blends with the rest of the story. What are there some Russian movie? What are some good Russian movies? Maybe there's a Russian Little House on the Prairie we could watch. We could learn it in Russian. What do you want? What do you want? Well, what do you want? That sounded like Italian. Well, what do you want? Did you? Well, I try to be. Did you watch the pilot? I was watching. What was I watching the other day? I thought The River. It's called The River, from 1984. It's about this family in West Virginia. Sissy Spacek's in it, and it's Mel Gibson's first American movie. And it's kind of that same rural people trying to make it. Oh, hang on. We have the honors of all right.
Hello.
What hi. Who do we have today?
Regular me.
Regular? What's going on?
Is my microphone okay?
Yeah, but it makes you sound gloomy or glum.
Because I always feel bad when I leave and then I listen back and it's all like Donald Duck, like.
Oh no! It's not sounding Donald Duck to me. Are y'all hearing Donald Duck today?
Well, I just did my Donald Duck voice, so I should sound like Donald Duck.
Wait, do it. I didn't do it. It didn't. Okay, yeah, I guess that's Donald.
Like real good. That's like my super talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let's like totally. I don't want to say ambush or like whatever the sabotage, Barnabas. But let's take his dream job and and swoop in and be the better.
What would you do if you were that guy coming out of the car? Go. You're stepping out of the car. Well,
Wait,
what
line.
do you want? I think.
What do you want? Wait, no, wait.
No, that was
sorry.
way vampire.
That was just kidding. Everybody back to one. I was just kidding. That was what not to do. This is a process.
Yeah,
Spatula.
we'll have to all work on it together.
What?
We have to all work on it together. That's why people they don't appreciate what goes into a movie.
I
Even
know.
like an extra with two words.
No, it's like totally. I got shake it off. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Take it, but don't break it.
Shake it. Yeah. What are the other things people say?
Don't break a leg. Break a leg.
Yeah. Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
And the chucks would. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yeah. What are you? No.
But in Russian. How much wood would woodchuck chuck?
Wait, what is
if
it?
Woodchuck could chuck wood.
What's the line? I keep forgetting.
Well, what do you want?
What do you want? Why am I doing this? Why do I sound like a robot?
It sounded like a fast food restaurant mascot. So you could have it at the ordering station. What do you want?
What do you want?
Like Burger King.
I sound like they're have you seen SNL, the Californians? What do you want?
And you left off the well too. I think that's important.
Wait, say it again.
Well, it's well.
Can you pin a comment with the line?
Here's our script.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering it right. Well,
I need to tell
what do you want?
Yeah. I'm what's my motivation? What's my background?
And who's asking you that? Who wants to know?
And why do I have a weapon? Why am I getting out of the car?
And why the well? You've already been talking to them. Because that's not something you would open with the stranger. Well, what do you want?
What is?
There's a story behind this.
Right? Is somebody tapping me on the shoulder and I'm turning around? What is the context of the situation?
Right. We need to know. But in the meantime, just make it up and practice something.
Okay, just so we're just having coffee, and I'm just well, what do you want?
There's not going to be anywhere to go from that.
I can feel it in all my molecules. That's hilarious.
I don't know. What are our chances? I can't tell if they're going up or down.
Wait. I think we need to share the line too. You need to take out maybe one of us.
Every other word.
Maybe one of us should be in charge of the burden of the well, and the rest should be on the other one.
Well.
Or maybe like there's gonna be like a bonus, like what if you're like a ventriloquist or like one of those like voice throwers?
Oh my god. I'm so worried we're not gonna get the job, but that we're actually the best act out there.
It's like a
Y'all don't know.
clown
Y'all are missing.
it's like a clown cartoon. Like 14
Look
of us
at all
get
what we've added
it.
already.
Okay, how about let me try the front part of the line. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Okay, the well.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I love what you did. Don't get me wrong. Shush, 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 shush. Why not a set? Alexa, why not a set? Just really go back to the motherland real quick. Well, I reckon.
Oh God, where is Mama from?
Why is it the funniest? Like, I mean, I get the struggle party. I get it. This is like the most difficult line
Was
ever.
that from the prairie? You might have prairie
Well,
contamination. Okay.
Well,
What do you want? I think that was good.
that was so fucking good. Oh my god!
I feel between the two of us, I feel like we have a chance.
That was so.
Plus, I mean,
good.
have you seen our competition?
Yeah, I mean, he sounded like a fucking weirdo vampire.
But he looked good.
He looks real good, but he has no confidence. So it's like, and we're real confident. I mean,
I
I
never
feel
like
great
to
about
underestimate him.
Maybe he's acting like he doesn't got it.
To get it?
Yeah. Maybe he's like an insecure Russian.
I mean, he's more of an actor than any of us. I think he's like official. He has his card, his acting card.
Well,
so if anybody, he's more advanced. I'm not a professional anything. This is all amateur from the ground up. Well,
I just really hope that in the future, anytime anyone says "well," and there's a pause, well,
Sean's Irish. Well. How do the Irish people talk? Well, think of the leprechaun. Well.
is there a voice? Is there a Russian voice generator so we can hear what it sounds like?
Let me see if I bet Grok could pull it off, like an AI.
Yeah, like maybe if we just heard it once, we could just like parrot it.
Yeah, let me check with Rex here.
Okay.
Hey Rex, can you do a Russian, like a Russian accent, or actually speak Russian? Ooh, I think we found one. All right, hang on, sit right there, Rex.
I'm right here.
All right, we're trying to learn this Russian phrase. Well, what do you want? Can you say that in a Russian accent?
What do you want?
No, Russian, like you were talking before.
Да, я понял. Что ты хочешь?
Yeah. But now say what do you want, but in that accent.
What do you want?
No, more Russian. Well, what do you want? I feel like Russians
Что
would
ты
add more
хочешь?
words. Who?
Да, в русском обычно добавляют «ну» или «ты чё?».
Well, what do
Получается
you
так.
want?
Ну,
Well, what do you
Da.
want?
Da.
Da.
What? Da.
I thought
Ну,
Da
что
was
ж,
you want?
German. It
What
might
do
be
you want?
Russian too.
What do you want?
да.
Bleh.
Да,
Da.
это и русское, и немецкое. На русском «да»
Ooh, I
значит
wish I spoke
«yes».
Russian. I like
Ooh,
this.
what? Oh my gosh. You know what he should do? Switch it around and be like, what do you want? Well,
Oh,
ah,
yeah.
ah.
What do you want? Well, that almost works better.
I think it's so fucking authentic. It feels
It
real.
is. We could even scramble up the whole sentence.
Oh my
It might
god,
become
it's
even more
fucking
authentic.
chef's kiss.
Yeah. What you do want? Well, see, I feel like we're getting closer
Oh
and
my
closer
god.
to Russian.
I feel like I can feel the handle of the car. I can feel like I'm getting out.
I'm
I can feel that puffy jacket.
I'm sorely regretful that Barney's not around to
I know. Can you like
hear
buzz
what
him or
we're
something?
hearing.
Like what's that?
I don't know. He snuck off.
Why did it take you so long to bathroom?
Who knows? Something about a lady friend.
No, he said he had to go to the bathroom. Is he getting into character? Is he like? And I don't.
Oh,
wanna say
maybe
that.
so. Maybe who? Yeah, who
Like-
knows what he has in that bathroom?
Yeah. He's just like in the mirror, like, well. Just-
I want to see that face from that
Yeah.
second.
if only he was here, though, we could be helping. He doesn't even trust us to help him, but we are helpful.
Well, yeah, he can always go back and watch too, and take
hope he-
inspiration, lessons, critiques,
Mhm.
feedback.
Let's leave a message for him in the future. Hi,
Okay,
I'm Chef Chappins. I hope you hear this, Barney. You look good. You're good enough. You're strong enough. Or wait, what is it? You're good enough.
You're
Then by golly,
smart,
people
I'm
like
good
you.
enough. I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me, or something
You
like
is
that.
kind. You is smart. You is important.
Yeah, all of that. We believe in you. I believe if anybody can nail this kick this accent, nail this accent.
I believe
can.
the children are the future.
Teach them well and let
Mm.
them lead the way. That's a scary song today.
I want you to want this part so much, and then I want to take it from you.
Who, Barney or me?
Barney, it's not about you.
Oh, she's setting you up then. So you got to go back and all of my advice was for real, but now you got to go back and figure out what in her advice was actual sabotage.
Yeah, I'm an actor now.
Masquerading
And
as
haha,
advice.
if you believe that this was authentic, well, then that is proof that I'm better than you. And my agent says, haha, you're fired. Because
See,
my
now
agent.
I'm worried
your
that we're
agent-
not. We have less of a chance.
Oh, why?
Well, I don't know with your antics.
This is how the H-Wood works.
Oh,
H apostrophe.
of course, we may get the job by default if he doesn't show up.
Right.
We can at least be present.
Yeah, if you're just gonna spend all your time in the bathroom, we're gonna be on camera.
Between the two of us, we can push out a Russian accent.
Yeah, because here's the question:
Well,
what do you want?
well.
Rewind. We said it better before.
Okay. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Well,
Well. Well.
you have wants. Well,
You do want. Well.
I want pizza, bitch.
Oh.
What do you want? Will?
Well, what do you want? But I imagine him getting out of that car and having to say it. Well, maybe they stopped the car and he's getting out to Why did you stop us? Well, what do you want? That kind of thing.
Maybe it's like, what you want? Baby, I got it. What you want? Well,
That's more Barney, actually. They should have hired him for that role.
yeah. They're like, do you know salsa? Are you ever salsa with a guy? Well, what you want?
He was really vague about
You ever had a raccoon in your AC, dude? Well, what you want?
an HVAC.
HVAC, whatever. All right. Oh shit, I gotta go. Okay, bye.
Oh, bye. It was fun. Thank you. Well, Barney, I feel like you had your chance. I'll keep it going another minute or two. We did try to help you out there with your Russian and the accents of the Russian. But I think Moose and Squirrel is a good way to go. They probably have some on YouTube. Again, go back and review Shift and I. Between the two of us, you could probably figure out something Russian-ish like. But we bow to your expertise more than anything. So I know you're going to kill this part. Send us the clip. Let us know how you did. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for watching. And until next time, take care, everybody. Have a great Tuesday.